Okay, now we're going to look at some expressions that maybe use that power of a product rule that we just learned before. So, over here, we have 2a squared. Remember what our rule says. It says that we can apply the exponent to each of the things individually. So if we have 2a squared, this is 2 squared times a squared, which is just going to be 4a squared. And we're done. Now, not the only way to do it. I could have just taken 2a times 2a. We would have had 2 2's, which give us 4, and 2 a's, which give us a squared. But using our rule is even shorter in this case. Okay, now let's look at this. Negative 2a to the negative 2. So what's this going to give us? Well, it gives us negative 2 to the negative 2 times a to the negative 2. Okay, well, negative 2 to the negative 2 is just 1 over negative 2 squared. And this is 1 over a squared. So this is going to be, well, what's negative 2 squared? It's positive 4. 1/4 times 1 over a squared, or 1 over 4a squared. Now, once again, this is not the only way to do this. What I could have done is I could have taken this. Let's rewrite it over here. So this is my expression. What I'm going to do is I'm immediately going to use my rule for negative exponents. So that would give me minus 2a times minus 2a. Well, now I have a minus 2, a minus 2, an a, and an a all together. The minus 2's give me a 4. I have an a squared. And look, I have the exact same thing we got before. So either way, these are both about the same length. It doesn't matter. As long as you are using the correct rules and not making any mistakes, you will always arrive at the same answer, no matter how you choose to do the problems. And already in this class, there are a lot of different ways that you can proceed. Okay, this one looks a little scary. So let's think about this. Well, first of all, this is a negative sign. But this is not negative 2 squared. This is negative 2 squared. Okay, it sounds the same when I say it, but there's a difference between, say, negative 2 squared and negative 2 squared. By our order of operations, we apply the exponent here before we think about this negative. So this one would be negative 4, and this one would be, well, negative 2 squared, which will end up being positive 4. So let's go back to this. We have negative 2 squared, so that's actually minus 4a squared. Okay. Well, we haven't actually used our rules yet, so, well, we haven't used the rule we're talking about yet, which is powers and products together. So let's apply the 2 to both terms. We have a 2 and a negative 4. And we apply the 2 to the a. Sometimes you might want to make it look visually like the 2 is landing in each of the spots, but you don't have to do that with little arrows. What we can do here is we can take negative 4 squared, which is 16, and a squared, and that is the answer.